client tells me, he says, I come in the house the other day and I saw that my wife was down. She was feeling down. I could tell she was going through something, and normally I would just hang up my bag. Before I joined the Total Breakthrough Academy, I would just hang up my bag and I would go on with my day, and I would present an attitude of apathy and indifference towards what my wife was going through. But this time, something shifted. I had a moment where I became aware and conscious and mindful of the fact that that was an opportunity for me to pour into my wife, because I realized my wife wasn't apathetic and this wasn't something negative. This was an opportunity because my wife really is starving for my affirmation. She's starving for what? Someone to listen. Your family, your wife is starving for your affirmation, starving for your affirmation, thirsting for your attention, starving, hungry, waiting for you to recognize who they are, their value, their worth, their potential. If you can't see it in them, how could you see it in yourself? And see, that's the big double-edged sword, isn't it? Because in the absence of being able to recognize somebody else's value truly comes from a place where you can't even recognize your own. Because when you've truly grown, all you see is potential. You look at people, you don't see them for their behavior. You see them for the potential of what God can do in their life and the transformation that can take place and the thousands of people that they can help and inspire because of that. You're looking at it. And I'm looking at it. Your inability to recognize your own potential has been sabotaging your ability to recognize other people's potential, and because you don't recognize your own potential, you don't pour into them, realizing that your positive words, your words of affirmation, validation, recognition, praise, prophesying, speaking life over your family, you don't see it. You're blind to it. And when you're blind to it, you miss the opportunity. Your attitude becomes an attitude of apathy. Your wife's attitude becomes an attitude of apathy. And then everything else in your life becomes a distraction. And shiny objects and shiny people and the glitter and the glitz gets you distracted from a situation in your life that you could turn into a miracle story. But your eyes are still closed. The scales have to fall off your eyes for you to be able to see the potential that you have to solve the problem inside your marriage. With the right tools and the right people, you can change it. That's why I created the Total Breakthrough Academy. Total Breakthrough Academy is about enrolling yourself in a process where you develop the right tools to manage your mindset, develop the right tools to manage your emotions, and develop the right communication skills to be able to bridge the gap between you and your wife. And most importantly, the second set of that work is what? Doing the internal work that I spent over a decade in clinical practice helping people facilitate and achieve, doing the internal work to resolve your inner turmoil that you don't prioritize. How do I know? Because I was you. As men, we'll invest in every other area of our life other than our mental and emotional health. Oh, you'll buy a new car, you'll buy a new sound system, you'll invest money on a vacation. But why don't you invest in here? The only reason you don't invest in here is because you don't see your potential. You don't recognize how proximity is power. When you're in proximity with other people who are on that conquest with you, who are on that journey with you, you see them getting success and you start to recognize proximity is power. Iron sharpens iron. When I'm in the proximity of warriors, when I'm in the proximity of people who are willing to go to battle and fight for a better future, a better marriage, a better life, when I'm in the proximity of those people, what takes place? Power is activated because why? I begin to see it for myself. It becomes clear for me. Watching videos passively is great. You get a taste of it, but being in proximity is powerful. This week, we're about to go to the Total Breakthrough Academy event. where all the clients are going to interact one-on-one. We're going to do expert speakers, breakthrough sessions. It's where real breakthrough takes place. Proximity is power. Get around people who see the best in you, who only see your potential, who have a positive potential lens on you, looking through that telescope, and they can only see a brighter future for you. You don't see the negative scenario that you postulate, that you predict, and that you fortune tell. All they see for you is achievement. All they see for you is gain. All they see for you is victory. What kind of people are you around?